Hello everyone, welcome to TutorialsPoint. This is an introductory video of the module Atoms and Molecules. Nowadays, all of us know a lot about atoms, but there was a time when atoms were completely unknown to us. It was around 2500 years ago, or we can say 500 years before the birth of Christ. An Indian sage named Maharshi Kannad came across the idea of divisibility of matter. Now, this idea came to his mind when he was walking with a piece of food in his hand and he was constantly nibbling out small pieces of food out of it. But after some time, he was not able to do so. The reason was that the piece of food has become so small that he couldn't make out a smaller piece out of it. So, this was a time when he came to propose that if we go on dividing matter, which he called Padarth, a time will come when we shall come across the smallest particles, beyond which further division will not be possible. So, he called these particles as the smallest particles and named them as Parmanu. And he further said that these Parmanus are indestructible, which means we cannot destroy it and hence they are eternal. He further said that these Parmanus are invisible to a naked eye. Meanwhile, in Greece, two other people named Democritus and Leucippus gave the same thing. That is, they said if we go on dividing matter, a stage will come when particles obtained cannot be divided further. Now, Democritus named these smallest particles as atoms. He coined this name from another word called atomos, which means indestructible or uncuttable. So he meant to say that atoms are the smallest particles and we cannot cut them further or we cannot destroy them. All the stuff that Maharshi Kannad, Democritus and Leucippus proposed were all philosophical considerations. There was literally no experimental evidence or any experimental basis behind all these doctrines. But it lasted only up to 18th century. By the end of 18th century, people came to know about the difference between elements and compounds. They also came to know that atoms combine to form different forms of matter that we see around. So they became anxious to know more and more about this. There were a set of questions which were hovering in the brightest minds at that time. Let us have a look at few of those questions. How do the atoms combine? And when they do that, why do they do that? What forms the basis of this combination of atoms? In what proportions do they combine? Etc. So, people started researching and experimenting to arrive at the answers to these questions. And yes, finally they did find the answers to these questions. So, what were the answers to these questions? Well, I have explained all of these things in this lecture series. And if you are excited to know more about this, you can check out the other videos in this lecture series named Atoms and Molecules. So I wish you a happy learning. Thank you.
TutorialsPoint.com. Simply easy learning.